just using a random example, like on the male bodybuilding side, they'll look at a guy like Nick Walker, who's a fucking mutant. Like he's just not there's nothing about, yeah, exactly. There's nothing about that guy physiologically that's like very relatable to almost anybody else. And so you'll see these like, 18-year-old kids that are, wanting to get big and wanting to get into bodybuilding and looking at, okay, Nick, and again, this is not real. I'm making this up. This is purely hypothetical, but like Nick Walker eats 3 cheat meals a week and his calories are 6,000 a day and blah, blah, blah. And so they go try to do the same thing. And it's like, okay, yes, he's doing that. And yes, that's working for him. You have nothing in common with him. So don't just do something because you see some pro doing it, because that's them. That's not you. Like, look at yourself, put a picture of yourself next to a picture of Nick Walker, and then tell me that you need to be doing the same thing. Exactly. And maybe you do, but strong chance you don't. And if you do, and a lot of times it's just going to sabotage everything you're trying to pull off. And I think that's where a lot of the overeating in off season comes from. You remember Juan Morel by any chance?
Sounds really familiar. He
was a pro. Like he was one of the top guys. He competed in a couple Olympias in like the late 2000s, like 2009 through 12-ish era or whatever. He was like notorious for his insane cheat meals. He would post about them and like put all like the macros and all the numbers of just the cheat meals. He'd do like, 15,000, 20,000 calories in like a meat, like a literal cheat meal, just like absurd numbers. And I just remember like guys that I knew that were like, well, I mean, like Juan Morel does these cheat meals. So like, that's what we're, look at him. It's like, yeah, I know. Look at him. And then look at you. Don't do that just because he's doing that.
Yeah.
He can pull that off. You can't.
No, exactly. And I think for like male versus female, like in our world, a lot of the women see only like the highlight reels on social media of like, even myself, like women being like lean and jacked and like that kind of stuff. So the women want to stay in that world.
Yeah.
Whereas the men, they're like, oh, I want to get as fucking big as I can. I'm going to eat everything that I possibly can. Whereas the women are like, I want to look like that. So I'm going to follow that influencer's diet where she's eating 1,200 calories. I'm like, okay, well, that influencer is like 22 years old. You're 43 years old and have had kids and going through menopause and blah, blah, blah. That 1,200 cal diet ain't going to work for you. Like, and then also the style of training. And it's just like a lot of women don't show their off season. They don't show them growing. They just repeat all of their information of when they look the best, which once again is societal bullshit, a little bit of vanity, and I get it, and self-consciousness. But then it's like, ladies, like if you want to change the shape of your body, if you want to have the glutes, the delts, the back, like the legs, like you need to eat, you need to lift.
Yep.
You can't just be like eating like a bird year round. It doesn't work like